Local 10, South Florida's most watched newscast at 11.
A possible violation of city code may delay the huge expansion plans for a high school in Broward County.
Angry homeowners in the area contacted Local 10 investigator Julie Summers, and she found the city of Southwest Ranches may not have followed proper protocol for a public hearing on the matter, which could mean the city council's vote on the issue is null and void.
It's a small town where horses frolic in fields. And even the city's website promises Southwest Ranches council members pledge to preserve the rural lifestyle and stop encroaching development. But these are the sights and sounds that will soon fill the air as Archbishop McCarthy High School plans to build a new stadium with huge bright lights.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, who like to have people looking from a stadium into your bedroom? No?
Cloak and other concerned neighbors are furious because they only found out about the new facility when this huge berm, 8 feet high, suddenly appeared along the edge of their backyards. A public hearing on all this was held, and a variance was approved to change the existing limit on stadium lights from 35 feet high to 60 feet high. But some in this neighborhood say they missed the meeting because they didn't know about it. Now, city code requires that notification signs be placed around the property about the upcoming meeting, and there should be proof of photographs that the signs were placed according to code. And yet, city leaders admit to me they cannot produce any proof that those notification signs were ever put in place. And that upsets some of the people affected by the variance.
Never saw a sign, ever. And, you know, that would be something we would be very interested in as we came to move here and live here because of the rural lifestyle.
So we checked with an expert on municipal laws and zoning, and we're told if the city cannot produce proof of proper notification, the vote that took place at the hearing is null and void.
Your jurisdiction as a local government flows from properly taking the steps of noticing and establishing the meeting so that you could then vote. And so it's as though the vote never took place. It's as though the action is invalid.
But the mayor of Southwest Ranches insists, even though the city cannot find any proof, that all notification requirements were met.
There are requirements, there are specific requirements, and there is a time frame, but I know that we met the requirements for notification.
To make a meeting, are we allowed to go in?
We also checked with the school for any comment, but we're told any response would have to come from the Catholic diocese instead. Local 10 News, Julie Summers, how are you, Father? We spoke to this priest who lives on the property where the stadium will be built.
Some of your neighbors are very unhappy. How do you feel about that?
That's part of life.
A part of life that could soon change life for some who live here. In Southwest Ranches, this is Julie Summers, Local 10.
Julie also spoke with a representative of the Catholic Archdiocese who released this statement saying, quote, after compromising on the time and frequency of usage of athletic field lighting and agreeing to mitigation of impacts, Archbishop McCarthy High School received unanimous approval of the council, end quote.